comfortable at all?
Hell yeah, I felt comfortable. Zepeda, he's a monster, bro. He's tough. He came in there, he pushed me to another level, so I appreciate him so much.
What about all those Tom and Jerry comments now? Have you got a message to all those people? That
I told them Jerry was coming in here to whoop Tom ass, so Jerry came in here and whooped smash.
Sure, thanks.
Shakur, how you feeling after the victory, bro?
I feel good.
You did phenomenal out there. Coach Wally, your reaction, your grandson. What do you think about the fight, man?
I think it's a great fight for him, you know. I think he fooled around too much and made it a little bit, it wasn't difficult, but I think he could have done a better job.
But listen, you know, Turkey had a lot to say. You know, it seemed like he was always targeting Shakur and trying to troll him. Hey, Terrence, what did you think about Shakur's performance?
Shakur, but I still think Shakur can get him. But I don't care. His performance was a performance tonight. It is what it is. He did what he had to do against this dude. You know what I'm saying? Made him look like a rookie in my opinion. So
He literally just walked dude down doing whatever he wanted.
Hey, he was this close to him and he got him right. I mean, who can do that?
Once I started seeing
Who can do that? Who can do that?
Stop him.
No, I wanted it. No. Look, for market value, entertainment value, of course you want him to stop him. That's what people like to see.
What did you think about Shakur's performance tonight?
Oh man, magical.
Easy work. Amazing, right?
Magical, man. I'm not surprised, but
What's next for Shakur?
sky's the limit.
Appreciate you, Jay Prince.
Guys, we need to pull Shakur out. He needs to see the doctor.
I think he has a lot to prove. I think he wants to fight. He wants to fight for the fans. He wants to prove that he is not a runner. So I think it's going to be a fun fight. Look, it's interesting because Shakur Stevenson is a master class boxer. He has a style. He has a style that not many people can crack. Obviously, you can crack it.
Terrence Crawford didn't hesitate when asked who he's backing between Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda. As someone who has seen Stevenson develop up close, both as a mentor and training partner, Crawford has long voiced unwavering support for Shakur's dominance in the lightweight division. "Ain't nobody beating Shakur," he once said plainly. To Crawford, Stevenson is more than just technically sound. He's untouchable.
Shakur Stevenson. Shakur might have better defense, but at the end of the day, I still think we haven't seen the best Tank Davis. That's what people always power. We still haven't seen the best Tank Davis. And Shakur, for the most part, he comes forward. Tank Davis, all he takes is one shot.
The belief isn't based on hype or marketing, but years of first-hand observation. Shakur over everybody. That's how it's gonna be. For Crawford, there's no debate. He views Shakur's understanding of range, angles, and timing as unmatched in the current lightweight landscape. And while Zepeda is respected for his work rate and pressure, Crawford sees Stevenson's footwork and defensive timing neutralizing that aggression. He doesn't see it as close, he sees it as inevitable.
And let William Zepeda throw and look for counter opportunities? Or will he just simply use lateral movement and try to outpoint William Zepeda? Because that's not going to get Zepeda tired, that's not going to catch his attention. And will Zepeda be able to work against Shakur Stevenson and cut the ring off and still keep his work rate up? The key in that fight.
Eddie Hearn agrees with the outcome, but his reasoning takes a different route. As a promoter, Hearn respects Zepeda's threat, but still predicts a late-round stoppage win for Stevenson. He's one of the few voices pointing out that Shakur's power might be more underrated than people realize. Shakur has that body attack when he commits, Hearn said. He's shown flashes where you can tell he can hurt guys, especially when they're pressing forward without real defense. Hearn believes the public sometimes underestimates Stevenson's toughness and sees this fight as a chance for him to make a statement, not by outpointing Zepeda, but by wearing him down and stopping him late. According to Hearn, Zepeda's relentless style opens him up for the kind of counterbody shots that take the air out of even the most determined pressure fighters. He expects rounds 8 through 12 to be where Stevenson separates himself.
I think early on it's going to be like he's going to try to make it a little difficult, but as time goes on and Shakur figure out his rhythm, his pace and everything, I think it's going to get bad for him.
Teofimo Lopez, on the other hand, doesn't speak with as much finality. He's been all over the map with his predictions involving Stevenson. When asked about Shakur versus Devin Haney, Lopez gave the edge to Stevenson. Shakur's very technical. I give him the edge in that one, Lopez admitted. But when the subject shifted to matchups involving big punchers like Gervonta Davis, his tune changed. Tank knocks him out, Teo said confidently.
And Shakur is a defensive-minded champion that's slicker than an Exxon spill, squaring off against the brawling Zepeda, who throws with more volume than a JBL speaker. While Zepeda rocks an 82% knockout percentage, he's not a one-hitter quitter. He pours on the pressure to get his stoppages, dropping more accumulation than the '93 Blizzard. So Williams' best strategy is to tag Shakur up like...
Lopez seems to have a clear read. He believes Shakur handles finesse and volume boxers well, but can struggle against dangerous punchers who close the gap. Regarding the Zepeda fight specifically, Lopez hasn't made a formal pick, but his past remarks suggest he sees it as a high-risk bout for Shakur. He's warned before that if Stevenson doesn't throw more combinations and sits back too long, someone like Zepeda, with his engine and output, could make it ugly. For Lopez, it's not a mismatch, it's a live fight, especially if Stevenson chooses to fight cautiously.
I'd give him a slight edge over Shakur. 55-45.
Activity? Yeah.
I don't
think Shakur could hurt him.
I don't think Shakur can hurt him. I don't think Shakur's going to make him look amateurish in spots. He will, but I don't think those spots are going to be, I don't think he's going to do it enough.
Right.
I don't think he's going to have enough of that in him. And then there's going to be times where Zepeda is just all over Shakur, and that's why it's a tight fight. And it goes to
Oscar De La Hoya, who promotes Zepeda, has perhaps the strongest opposition voice in the mix. He's not just picking Zepeda to win, he's predicting an upset that rewrites how people talk about Shakur Stevenson. He's a great fighter, De La Hoya said of Shakur, but this kid Zepeda is a nightmare. According to Oscar, Shakur's defensive style is too passive to hold up against a fighter who throws 100 punches around and targets the body consistently. He even went so far as to compare Shakur to a poor man's Mayweather, implying that while Stevenson has a similar shoulder roll style, he lacks the same toughness and adaptability Floyd showed in dogfights. De La Hoya's analysis hinges on pressure. He thinks Zepeda's work rate will be too much. He'll touch the body early and often. If Shakur's hands don't hold up, it's going to be a long night for him, he warned. Oscar isn't sugarcoating anything. He's betting that Shakur will have no answer for Zepeda's pace.
All right, Shakur Stevenson, what type of fighter is he? Exactly like Floyd Mayweather, okay? He knows how to box, beautiful footwork, stands up straight, shoulder roll, all that good stuff, right? Has a beautiful jab, right? Pop shots you with the right hand. Well, guess what? Floyd Mayweather lost against Jose Luis Castillo, which reminds me of William Zepeda, okay? But throws more punches.
Jermaine Ortiz, who's familiar with both fighters' styles, gave a tactical endorsement of Shakur Stevenson. Ortiz focused less on emotion and more on mechanics. He believes Stevenson's control of distance, patience, and ability to time his counters will be the difference. Zepeda will come forward like always, but he's going to be missing a lot, Ortiz said. And when he does land, it'll be on arms, not clean.
What did you say to his family in the crowd?
I don't know who that was, but I heard somebody say such and such cabron. So whoever said such and such cabron, I stick the middle finger to them, and I stand by that.
You waited a long time for this kind of opportunity on this kind of stage against this kind of opponent. How are you feeling 24 hours away from the fight?
Honestly, I'm prepared. I'm ready. I try not to think about the future. I try to stay stuck.
Ortiz sees a version of the fight where Shakur dictates everything, from where the exchanges happen to how long they last. He's not discounting Zepeda's cardio or volume, but he questions how much of that pressure can be sustained when you're swinging and hitting air for 6 rounds straight. Ortiz predicts Stevenson wins on points, clearly, maybe even with moments where he stings Zepeda to the body or uppercut counter. He doesn't expect a knockout, but he does expect control.
Truthfully, it's my time, and I think this is the year where I'm gonna make them hate me even more.
Nah, I saw that tweet you just put out.
Yeah.
That was just last night. I'm like, this is good timing right here. It seemed like a little bit of an apology to Turkey.
Yeah.
But more so what I read off of it is the fight's coming.
Shakur Stevenson himself has made it clear he's not just confident, he's calm, collected, and totally assured of the outcome. They don't know what I'm coming to do, he told media during fight week. I can box and move, I can stand in the pocket, I can do 100 different things to him. That quote sums up his entire mentality. He doesn't see Zepeda as unpredictable. He sees himself as the unpredictable one. When asked directly about Zepeda's punch output and aggressive style, Stevenson was respectful, but not worried.
I've been calling this dude out for 3 years. I heard Oscar say that they've been trying to get this fight for 3 years, but they're lying. They had opportunity to fight me before. They turned it down, and it was all Oscar. So come Saturday night, I'm coming in here to beat his ass. He gonna come, he gonna be tough, strong, but I'm coming to whoop his ass. I stand by that. I stand by that. I'm f***ing him up. Yeah.
He's gonna throw a lot of punches. I'll have to fight. I'm ready to fight. In fact, Shakur welcomed the idea that Zepeda might try to swarm him early. That's fine. That just means more openings. He's not going to be ready for what I bring. And when pushed about how he'll deal with Zepeda's pressure, Stevenson simply replied, I've been preparing for this moment my whole life. The bigger the stage, the more confident he seems.
Fast forward, Zepeda versus Stevenson. This fight goes one or two ways, right? It's all based on ring size. If Shakur gets the bigger ring, the fight is in Shakur Stevenson's court. If Zepeda gets the smaller ring, the ball is in Zepeda's court. I favor whoever gets the ring size, because Shakur Stevenson ain't got the work rate to keep up with Zepeda. He ain't got the heart to keep up with Zepeda.
William Zepeda, for his part, isn't walking in with any fear either. He's embraced the underdog role, and if anything, it's fueling him. I'm hungry, I'm ready, and I will win, he told The Sun during media week. Zepeda has been vocal about the sacrifices he's made to get here and what the WBC title would mean for him and his family. He's not viewing this as a payday or a chance to go the distance. He wants to dominate. We have a fight plan to neutralize him, he said. We know he moves, but we've prepared for that. Zepeda's team believes that if they can get Shakur to stay still, either through volume or by hurting him early, they can start taking over. The focus has been on constant pressure, breaking rhythm, and not letting Stevenson get comfortable. Zepeda has even visualized himself winning. "I saw myself walking with that belt in Central Park," he said. "It's already mine." Well, what do you think? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more updates.